our owner.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
G.
So, very good evening to all of you. And today we have our ever charming, ever inspiring, and ever motivating personality of our profession, I will say, Atul Satya Kaushik ji. He is one such person who is always given us a motivation of how to choose what you actually like. So, my heartiest welcome to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Navya.
Along with me, I have Shiva Goel, Astha. We are going to have a quite interactive discussion, an impromptu discussion with Atulji. And sir, first of all, before actually we move to any other question, मन में एक सवाल आता है सर, आपने इतना सीए प्रोफेशन में पढ़ाई करी और देन यू चोज व्हाट यू लाइक, ऐसा
Yeah.
what made you think like that, sir?
Yeah. So, just a second.
Yes.
Yeah. So, it's a question that is asked of me on a lot of occasions, Navya, and I tell everybody that it's a misconception that I first finished my CA, then did my law, and then joined theater. Actually, I was doing theater right from my school days. Right from my school days, I was participating in the festivals of Independence Day, Republic Day. Initially, I was presenting some poetry, some essay. Then, when I came to my 8th standard, a group of my friends got together and we thought of making a play. And at that time, we didn't even know what a play is. We just called it an act. And we didn't know how to write a script, how to design it. So we just took a scene from the movie Border. One of us became Sunil Shetty, the other one became Sunny Deol, and we just note down the dialogues from the movie and we just played those characters, and it was liked a lot by our fellow classmates, the teachers, and it happened for next 3 years. And then I passed out from that school. Then I went to a convent school. There again I wanted to make plays, but there was no culture of doing theater. There were a lot of debates happening, a lot of declamations happening, but no theater was happening. So I approached the principal ma'am. I requested her to allow us to make a theater group, and she told us, if you can take the responsibility of the whole thing, then probably you can go ahead. Then I did theater for 2 years in my school. We made plays. I did a show in City Fort Auditorium as well. Then when I went to Delhi University, I was lucky enough to get admission in SRCC. So there in Delhi University, the theater circuit is very active. All the colleges, they have their own dramatic society. They make street plays, they make stage plays. So in those 3 years of my association with SRCC, I decided that whatever I do in my life, theater will always be a part of my life. So that decision was made long before I even thought of doing CA or I thought of doing law. So I did theater in my college days, and there only I enrolled for PE1. At that time, we used to have PE1, PE2, and then CA final. Unlike now, when we have all those what is it called, IPCC, something like this. Uh, yeah. So at that time we had PE1, PE2. So I qualified my PE1 in my college days only, and I gave papers for PE2. And I was supposed to join the training, articleship training, right after my college, but then I wanted to give myself a chance of learning theater professionally, formally. So after graduating from SRCS in 2006, I applied for all the premier drama and film institutes in India. I went to National School of Drama in Mandi House. Then I went to FTII Pune. I also applied at Department of Theatre Chandigarh. So everywhere I managed to go up to the last round of interview or selection process, but I could not make it through anywhere because I have some physical problem in my lower limbs. So they in some language they just told me that you cannot learn theater. So I told myself that you can only decide whether you can teach me theater or you can't teach me theater. You can't decide whether I can learn theater or not. It is, this decision lies with me only and with my God. So I didn't take it too hard, but I took it as a motivation. So what I did, I joined my articleship and I continued with my articleship. At the same time, I started watching all the theater plays that were happening in Mandi House. Because the best part about theater is that whatever you do inside the four walls of your institute, you have to come out to show that play to us, to the audience. And there you cannot stop me. I can always buy a ticket or request because at that time we didn't have money to buy tickets as well. So we would request the gatekeeper to allow us and watch the play. So there for next 4-5 years, I watched about 400 plays in Delhi, because that was the only way I knew to learn theater. If you refuse to teach me, I can only learn from the work you do. So I would watch the plays. After the play was over, I would go up to the stage and touch and feel the set, the instruments, the light, what are they made of, how do they design it. I would talk to the director. So that is how I self-trained myself. At the same time, I continued with my articleship, because I've always believed that if you've committed to something, you should not do it half-heartedly. Either you do it or you don't do it. Nobody is forcing you. So now the challenge was that you have only 24 hours, so you cannot do all the coachings and articleships and theater as well. So I could not do all the coachings. I enrolled only for 2 of them. That also I couldn't finish properly. So, but I then self-studied, and that's how I finished my CA, and I established this theater organization, which is called the Film and Theater Society. And then I started studying law as well. Now, law I did not study for any professional reason. When I was in SRCC, a lot of teachers told us that whenever you get 3 years in your life, 3 spare years, you must learn the law of this country, the country that you're part of, because it changes the perspective you look at things totally. And it actually happened. When I studied law, it totally gave me a new approach of looking at things from a legal perspective. So I did law. I started doing plays in my theater company. At that time also, my decision was to do CA practice full time, and in the evening hours or probably on weekends, I would do theater. But when audience response started coming in, they started liking the play, they started liking what I was writing, what I was directing. So the credit of me taking theater more seriously, taking films more seriously, goes to my audience. They gave me so much love that I could not have worked only on weekends and give them good theater. I had to work more. So that is where I am. So I am definitely a part of profession, but probably not so much into active practice. I do practice, but I'm mostly into corporate training, public speaking, MCS sessions and all that. So that's how things are happening.
Wonderful, sir. And sir,
जी
एक माइंड में सवाल आया, जैसे आप अपना पूरा सर जर्नी बता रहे थे. One thing came up actually, sir, when you were doing graduation from SRCC, that's a premier college of our country, Asia, I believe.
Yeah.
When we say the course you chose, that was chartered accountancy course, the premier course again of the commerce field. When you did your law, you did in from the premier college, I will again say University of Delhi, faculty of law. Sir, how actually then, when you were so what in our terms we will say you were very intelligent, when you were very intelligent and an academic background, and I believe sir आपकी कोई शायद ड्रामा बैकग्राउंड नहीं है, so reluctance आती होगी सर पेरेंट्स की साइड से.
Yeah, definitely parents were quite apprehensive about I doing theater and CA and law side by side. They were quite apprehensive about my career, how will it shape, because they had been seeing other CAs around us. I mean, they were living comfortable lives, they were drawing handsome salaries or running good practices. So they always would tell me कि दो नाव में पैर रख के जा रहे हो, कैसे पार लगेगा, this and that. But I've always believed in Navya that it was so not because they hated theater, it was so because they loved me so much. They wanted me to have a great career, great future. So the problem is not with the parents, the problem is with the fact that in our country, unfortunately, theater and arts are still not established as a complete profession where people can have job security or security of income. So the thing was coming from there. And Chanakya has told us that if you have a problem, do not treat the symptom, treat the cause of it. अभी कोविड हुआ है तो आप सिम्टम को ट्रीट नहीं कर रहे हैं, बीमारी को ट्रीट कर रहे हैं. So I took it somehow personally that it is very important for me to show to my parents and to the world at large that theater is commercially viable. Somebody has to take that extra step. Somebody has to decide that I will make sure that theater gives an actor, a director, a writer, if not a luxurious way of living, but at least a respectable standard of living. And that's where my education of CA, my education of law helped me a lot, because I could work out the costs, I could work out the revenues, I could work out the difference, and I could work out the ways of meeting that difference. So yes, they were apprehensive, but I always told myself, if one day they see me happy in my career, in my profession, making respectable amount of money and not craving about my choices, they will be happy. So that period of 4-5 difficult years will come in your life if you choose a different profession, a different passion. The only trick is keep respecting your parents, never disrespect them, never argue with them, and keep your pursuit of your passion honest. The day you are successful, they will be happier than they ever were.
Yes, sir, truly. So before I come back, Shiva, now please.
Sir, wonderful success story. Sir, as a student, we are taught that if you make money, that's a pure success.
Yeah.
Having said that, having learned your story, if I see your story, then you followed your passion, your burning desire to achieve your goal.
Yeah.
You didn't look for the normal mechanism that CS go for, do traditional kind of practice. So in today's era, one is taught that earning money is a success, and
Yeah.
your story is depicting to us that it is not the money making that is a success, but following your passion with persistence, and lot of factors might be there
Yeah.
to achieve success. So my question to you is, what actually success means to a individual, to a professional, or to anyone who is aspiring for success?
That's a very good question, Shiva, and the answer comes right from the most ancient book on motivation, that is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. There, Krishna tells us, Swadharmam Nidhanam Shreyaha. That means स्वधर्म, जो आपका स्वधर्म, और यहाँ पे धर्म से मतलब हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ऐसे नहीं है. स्वधर्म माने the path you have chosen for yourself. Dharma is what is told to you by a guru, a teacher, or a scripture. Swadharma is what you have decided. So whatever passion you have decided, whatever path, whatever goal, स्वधर्मम निधनम श्रेया, कि अपने पैशन को फॉलो करते करते मर जाना भी श्रेष्ठ है. परधर्म भयावह, अगर किसी और के कहने पर आप चलोगे वो खतरनाक है. परधर्म माने द धर्म that has been told to you by somebody else. So this is what Gita tells us, that whenever you have identified your passion, whenever you have identified your goal, and pursuing that goal is the success. Pursuing results do not matter, and in the language of Gita, results never matter. They say karmanyeva dhikaraste ma phalishu kadachana, and the meaning of this shloka is that life is a process. Life is not an event. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of following your passion, and nowhere it is written that if you follow a passion, money will not come. In fact, most of the success stories tell us you follow a passion, money will follow you. There's a great book by Mark Albion. You all must read that. It's called Making a Life, Making a Living. So this book was written over 20 years. So he was a professor from Harvard. He was a business professor. What he did, he picked up 1,500 students in Navya. He picked up them 1,500 fresh graduates from the university, and he studied them over 20 years. So when he began his study, he asked them all to choose between two categories. First category was, Shiva, people who wanted to earn money first and then live the life of luxury. So they wanted to focus all their life on earning money first. There was a second category of people who wanted to follow their passion, follow their idea, follow their inspiration, and then they believed money will eventually come. So you won't believe, 83% of the people enrolled in the first category, only 70% enrolled in the second category. After 20 years, when the results of the research came out of those 1,500, 101 people were actually millionaires who could earn millions of dollars. Out of that 101, 100 were from the second category, only one was from the first category. So people who chose to go after money, money never came after you. Our our scriptures tell us, अगर आप लक्ष्मी अकेली नहीं आती, लक्ष्मी के साथ अलक्ष्मी भी आती है. अगर आप लक्ष्मी के ज्यादा पीछे आएंगे, अलक्ष्मी पहले आ जाएगी. So you better follow your passion, you better follow your swadharma, better follow your inspiration, money will definitely follow. So this is my message to all the people who are watching this live or on a stream, that if you have a passion and you truly believe in that, and you have some way of commercializing that passion, please follow the passion, money will definitely follow.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir.
Thank you so much.
जी. So next, Astha.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Astha.
Sir, first of all, we are highly obliged that you have given your precious time. Thank you so
No,
much.
nothing like it. Pleasure is all mine, and it's so much fun to interact with you people.
Okay. So, sir, my question is that theater is a risky thing. Means like not everybody is successful in that field.
Yeah.
So, is there any kind of a backup plan in your mind that if this, then this? Is there something like?
Yeah. So my philosophy in life is, Astha, that the best backup plan is which is always there, but you never have to use it. That's the best backup plan. So that best backup plan, that I am a qualified CA, I am a qualified lawyer, I can always fall back on that profession. It was always there, but in my mind, I always knew that my first option is theater and performances, and I will always stick to that. You said that theater is risky. Tell me which profession is not risky. We meet so many CAs, qualified CAs, who are working for meager salaries because they are not able to walk that extra step. We give the same education to everybody. IIMs churn out thousands of MBAs every year, but how many of them go on to make history or make employment opportunities for younger MBAs? So that amount of risk is in all the profession. Of course, in India, theater is a bit unorganized, and it was never given that care, that attention. Right. That is why it is. So if you go to West, in order to perform in Broadway theater, your minimum qualification is that you have to have done 2 Hollywood movies. Then only they allow you in Broadway theater. इधर इंडिया में उल्टा है, आप 50 साल 10 साल 15 साल थिएटर करो तब आपको फिल्म में चांस देते हैं. उधर आप 2 फिल्में करके आओगे हॉलीवुड की, देन आपको ब्रॉडवे में चांस मिलेगा. इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ प्रेस्टीज. एंड विल यू बिलीव, आस्था, शेक्सपियर का तो आपने नाम सुना होगा. Shakespeare was the second richest man of his city. Second richest man. And what he only wrote plays. So theater is a premier profession. Film का टिकट 300 रुपए का होता है, प्ले का टिकट 2000 रुपए का होता है. Because it's a premium art. You have to pay an extra amount because you are watching an actor live in flesh and bone, crying, smiling, laughing, dying in front of you. It is a premium art. India never took theater like that. It had always had that jhola chhap approach, and our mission is to change that approach, to make sure that theater gets the due respect that has been denied to it over past many years.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
So over to you, Navya.
Sir,
Ji.
One thing I would appreciate if you can share with us, that where do you actually feel that the theater will be in around, say, 5 years or 10 years? What do you see, sir, as a future? Is it a lucrative thing that others should actually think about it, or it is still a struggling field, sir?
Navya, I'm not very sure that how much of difference will be made in next 5 years. But yes, in the longer run, definitely theater will find a notable position in the entertainment industry, and the biggest onus to do this lies on theater artists only. Because when I talk to theater community, I tell them that if you are expecting a fat salary the way corporate employees earn from their jobs, are you willing to put in 11 hours of a day in your acting only? This never happens. They do rehearsal for 2 hours and they say आज का तो बहुत हो गया, और 2 घंटे में पहले सुट्टा मारेंगे, फिर चाय पिएंगे, फिर चर्चा करेंगे, एक आधा सीन किया, फिर थक गए. Theater artists will have to put in those 10, 11, 12 hours a day, not only in doing theater, doing acting, in marketing themselves, in marketing themselves to casting directors, to producers, to directors, and making sure that they do not only do good work, they know how to sell good work. I always keep telling these drama institutes that you have a 3 years program. Out of those 3 years, at least 3 months, you tell them how to sell theater, how to make sure that theater gets money, how to make sure that theater gets sponsorship. So that wave is coming now. A lot of big plays are being made, which are giving employment to a lot of actors, a lot of technicians. People have started taking theater more respectfully. So I hope that if the entire theater community decides that कि first हमको ticketed show ही करना है, हम free का show नहीं करेंगे, and when you do ticketed show, you give audience the value for. It's a simple rule of market. You have to give them value for their money. They will, take you places. So I'm very hopeful about that.
Ji sir, wonderful sir. Sir, we all were actually waiting for this moment when we could ask you this question.
Yeah.
We have reached it now. Sir, how was your first play? We need to actually hear about it. कैसा आपका experience रहा होगा sir? कैसी nervousness, anxiety? Because why we want to hear it? Because whenever we do something out of the box, it is always and always risky. We all know that.
Yeah.
But your anxiety and how it actually became successful, now you are doing, you are the only, I've read on net also that you are the only active chartered accountant who's doing the director and playwriting, and under 30 you have wrote almost 20 full length plays.
Yeah.
So how actually was your first experience? And we actually want to hear sir where actually you fall back and how you again picked up things. What that will be again a motivation for us.
So the interesting part here, Navya, is that the experiences, the anxiety, the nervousness I had in my first show is almost the same which I still experience in every show. Of course, when a show has done more than 100 shows, you are sure about certain amount of accuracy in the performance, certain amount of correctness, but it's a human art, and human beings can falter. Even the most experienced actors, they forget their lines on stage. And in theater, we have this theory, this philosophy that an actor never does a mistake, he shows a mistake. So if you've done a mistake, only you know it, or your director knows it. Audience is not sitting with the script. So be that much confident that the audience never gets to know that you made a mistake. So coming back to your question, I did my first show, I think it was in 2010, and if I watch the video of that play now, I can't watch it for more than 5 minutes. I call it a horrible show. Do not show it to me. I can't bear the way actors are acting, the way I design, because that's the best part of theater, that as you evolve as a person, your theater also evolves. And its motivation, Shiva, interestingly comes from law profession only, because when we were studying law, our teachers would tell us, case studies. I mean, you go to a judge, the same judge with a case, and a similar case must have come up with in front of the same judge with the same conditions, everything same, and the same judge gives a different judgment on your face, and you tell the judge, ki Judge Sahib, same situation, everything same, you gave a different judgment, and Judge Sahib tells you, I am 6 months wiser now. I am 6 months older now. I have 6 months more of experiences. Same happens in theater, that the play that I did 10 years ago, if I'm asked to do the same play again, I will change everything that I did back then. Because in movies, you can't do it. Movie, you shot it, you released it, you can't go back and change it. In theater, you can change it every day. So when we did our first play, it had more than required actors, it had more than required dialogues, it had more than required scenes, and it actually stretched for about 3 hours. And today I can't imagine a play more than 1.5 hours. But we were lucky that at that time, audience loved the play. Audience gave us a lot of courage to continue doing that play. Though we were nervous, though we made mistakes, we had mistakes like the set was falling apart. I mean, we didn't have money to have huge and permanent sets, so वो लकड़ी से बांध जोड़ के वो खड़ा कर दिया घर, and that it fell apart. Then the actor improvised and he said, लगता है आज तूफान आने वाला है, and audience clapped. So all these things happened. So we still watched that play and laugh it out. But yes, I was very nervous. It was a small theater in Lodhi Road, Alliance Francaise. It had a capacity of about 110, and there were about 200 people in the house, because all the parents and well-wishers and the friends of the actors came in to watch the show. It was our first ever show, so we had sort of a full house, and that evening gave us courage that we have to keep correcting ourselves, keep improving ourselves, and keep making good plays. From there, we have graduated to huge shows, bigger production values, but that anxiety, that nervousness is still there, and that is the best part about theater, that it does not allow you to rest. It does not allow you to, to be lazy. You're always on your toes.
Great, sir. Great. So, Shiva, next question, please.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, people have public speaking phobia. Everyone is so much have a resistance to speak. So would not it be awesome to listen from you some of the tips that anyone can become speaker, and what are the growth areas for the if we become a corporate coach or become a public trainer? So would you
Yeah,
be
Shiva,
able to give us some
you are
tips?
right that the stage fright is the biggest fear after death. I mean, people are scared of dying and they're scared of going on stage and talking. So, as I told you, that we have to go to the root of the problem, and the root of the problem is that sense of little bit of pride, little bit of ego in our hearts that we have, that you do not want to get insulted. You do not want to become a laughing stock, that if I go on stage people will laugh at me. That sense of pride is stopping you from going up there and taking that first step. I know when I was starting my public speaking school days, I used to fumble a lot. In fact, I come from a Hindi medium school. In till my 10th standard, I studied in a totally Hindi medium school. And then when I shifted to convent school, a very interesting thing happened. We filled the form, I got selected. Everything happened very well. 2 days before the session was about to start, Shiva, I got a call from principal's office that you're supposed to come and meet the principal. When I went and meet the principal, she told me that Atul, we didn't know you've come from a Hindi medium school. I said, ma'am, your form never requires me to fill that column. There's no such column. You didn't ask, I didn't tell. Not that I wanted to hide it. आपने पूछा नहीं, मैंने बताया नहीं. So she was like, no, हमारे स्कूल का policy है that we don't take people from Hindi medium. So I said, Abhi kya karna hai? Because the sessions will start from tomorrow. I can't get admission anywhere. So she made me write an undertaking that if I do not perform well in the first semester, because of this language change, my admission will be subject to cancellation. Now, this was really not very interesting thing to be to face. So I took it as a challenge, Shiva, and you can go and check the record. I topped in English in the entire 11th class, all over 9 sections. It's just the language. If you put in that extra effort, you can learn English language as well as you learn public speaking. First, you have to put aside the ego. Ego is the most useless virtue to possess. Go and get insulted. Go and get insulted. Imagine the state of mind of the cricketers when they have to chase 350 and they're going opening the batting. They know it's a difficult task, and millions of the people are watching them, and they get out on zero. Imagine that walk from pitch to the pavilion when you got out on zero. If they have ego, they will never go back on pitch and face the situation. Put aside the ego, get insulted. And the second tip is, practice is something which can change your entire personality. We do not practice. We think we are practicing enough, but we are not practicing. हमने एक बार किया, 2 बार शीशे के सामने किया, अभी तो बहुत हो गया. But I tell you a golden rule, Shiva, that if you want to bring about a behavioral change in your personality, it can be anything. It can be public speaking, yoga, gymming, singing. You have to do it at least for 30 days on trot. And the golden rule is here: 30 days is equal to 30 days, and 29 days is equal to 0 days. If you stop on the 29th day, I count it as 0. If you stop on the 28th day, I count it as 0. आपको 30 दिन पूरा करना है. 31वें दिन आपको अपनी पर्सनैलिटी में चेंज दिखेगा ही दिखेगा. सो प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, मोबाइल फोन का वीडियो बनाइए, अपना वीडियो खुद देखिए, फ्रेंड्स के साथ कीजिए, एंड बी प्रिपेयर टू गेट इंसल्टेड. कितना लिमिट में मैं इंसल्ट हो सकता हूं. आई सी आजकल यूट्यूब पे इतने इतने लोग वीडियोस बना रहे हैं, उनका कॉन्फिडेंस देखो. दे आर डूइंग एब्सोल्यूट नॉनसेंस इन द वीडियो, बट लुक एट द कॉन्फिडेंस, एंड दे आर हैविंग मिलियंस ऑफ फॉलोअर्स. सो put aside the ego, be prepared to practice hard. You will learn the skill of public speaking.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful,
But
sir.
means you have to come as a natural you, I think.
Yeah, see, the way you are most beautiful person. God has made you very, very capable and very intelligent. What we do, we face situations not with our full capacity. We become a lesser version of ourselves. If you are faced with a crisis, Shiva, you will become not a Shiva, a worried Shiva, a tense Shiva, a frustrated Shiva. And a frustrated Shiva will always be lesser than natural Shiva. So remain natural, be your complete self, you will face the crisis.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Asa, coming next.
So, sir, my question is,
I can't hear her.
I think she will reconnect some technical issues, sir. So, coming back, sir, one thing now very personal. About sir, about your support from the family, about your personal life. How actually was it a love marriage or an arranged marriage? How you actually managed? How your better half is your complete half, I will say now. So we want to hear something about that, sir.
Yeah, it was a very interesting thing with Latika, my wife, that she was my junior in college. She was junior to me by 2 years. When I was in my third year, then she joined the college. I was her director in the Dramatic Society, but there we never even sat together and talked with each other. She was like any other actor for me. Then I passed out from the college. Till next 4 years we didn't meet. Like, I did not meet any other of my juniors. And then she just happened to come to watch one of my shows in theater. There she came to watch my play with some of her friends. They liked the show and they all wanted to join theater. They all joined my theater, and then we started meeting more, and then we started finding things that we both liked, because she's also a singer and she also has that passion for singing, but she also has to do a corporate job along with singing. So I was also going through the same struggle and same kind of dilemma. So probably that thing connected us both, and then we decided to get married. And in 2017 we got married, and support from her has been the most crucial part of my life, because without that I am sure I wouldn't have been able to sail through these difficult periods. Because in theater, whatever you say, you are never financially stable. I mean, there are days where you have more than required money, and there are days when you have less than required money. But she is the one who's supposed to take care of the family expenditure, of the all these things that we all have to face. And I am free enough to take bigger risk. I am free enough to put all my savings on one play and then lose all of it, because I know that I am some security is there. तो घर का खाने का किराए का सबका टेंशन नहीं आएगा. So that and I have no reservation in telling that she is the force behind. She is the source of all the energies, and she will have to continue like this forever if she wants me to do theater, and I know she wants me to do that. So that thing is pretty much sorted.
Okay, so that's again, I'll say, finding a true and a correct right partner is always a crucial factor of life. And
Yes.
sir, we take inspiration that you are blessed, and we all
Yes, so am I. Yeah.
Yes. So we all understand that how important it is for that purpose. So Astha is reconnected. Astha.
Yeah, Astha, your question, please.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, my question is that you have worked with, top shots of Bollywood like Anup Soni, then Nitish Bhardwaj. So, how was your experience with them? Means we have just seen them on television. So, how
Yeah.
was your personal experience with them?
No, it was wonderful, because like you said that when you're watching them only on TV, you have this impression that these guys are very snobbish. They won't talk to you properly. They won't give you time. Nothing
Right.
like that. These guys are very professional. If they commit to your show, if they commit to your play, they give you enough time for rehearsals. They accommodate with whatever you can offer them, whatever luxuries you can offer them, because theater cannot give you the way you get in movies. Movies mean you get your own vanity, you get your business class. Theater cannot afford that, and we tell this to them very clearly, very articulately, and they respect that. So I've been lucky enough that all the celebrities that I worked with, be it Kavita, be it Kamya, Anoopji, Nitish Bhardwaj, Arun Govil, Puneet Issar, Himanshu Shupri, and a whole list of them. I have been lucky that they all have been very kind to me. They all have taken the place very seriously, and I must tell you that these guys are really, really, really professional. They learn all their lines very well, and most of them outshine my other actors who've been doing theater for past 10-12 years. And these guys, for most of them, it is their first adventure in theater. They, like Kamya has never done theater in her life, but she was so excited that she would be the first one to learn her lines, and she would always tell others कि तेरा ये क्यों है तू भूल गया. तो वो औरों का भी लाइन याद करके आती है काम्या. And they are very professional, because they know that they are the ones who are going on stage with their face. If they forget their lines, if they fumble, people will laugh at them. कि भाई इतना बड़ा एक्टर और आपको डायलॉग याद नहीं होता, तो दे आर कॉन्शियस ऑफ दैट एज वेल. सो इट्स सो मच फन वर्किंग विद देम. दे टीच यू लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, दे गिव यू इनसाइट्स ऑफ बॉलीवुड. तो बॉलीवुड का जो गॉसिप आप कल अखबार में पढ़ने वाले अपने को 2 दिन पहले पता चल जाता है. तो all those benefits of working with these guys are there, and they teach you a lot. They teach you a lot about profession, about being professional, about being disciplined, and of course it has its own commercial benefits, because if you have a popular face on stage, a lot of people flock the ticket counter and your
Right.
ticket sell.
And sir, what's your personal favorite play? Is there any your personal favorite?
So my personal favorite play is the one that I've still not made. I'll write that someday probably, and then I'll make it. Ji.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Archana ji.
So we'll take few more minutes, sir, before
No,
we
not at
actually
all,
jump
please.
to some rapid fire questions to you.
Ji,
And we'll ask you one thing, where actually you now see, sir, you have adopted what you wanted, you are doing what you actually wanted, and you are in it. I know always and always there are some targets.
Yeah.
What actually you feel, sir, like in practice we say हमारी इतनी की turnover हो जाएगी, तो we will see that we are settled now. So what you see, that what is your target of life, what you see when you will say, yes, this was my target and now I am successful?
So Navya, theater teaches you one very beautiful thing, that you are never settled. You're never settled. I mean, either to do that, you've done 100 shows of a play, and you have to do the 101 play, and you have to put up the set all over again. You have to design the lights. You have to rehearse all over again. So you never get settled. You're always on your toes. But yes, like everyone has targets, I have my targets. Like when I started theater, I was about 22 years old, and I knew that by the time I turned 35, I would want to have an entry into Bollywood, and I got lucky. God has been kind to me that I turned 35 last year, and I had my first movie, which was launched on Z5. It was based on one of my plays. So now I want to explore more opportunities in cinema, in Bollywood, because as a storyteller, you want to tell stories. In theater, I've been telling stories to 700 people at max. In a theater, you have how many seats? 700, 800,000. Now I want to reach out to millions of people with my stories. So I want to approach I want to explore more in cinema, in Bollywood, in short film, and later I would want to explore myself as an author as well. I would want to write novels. I would want to write books. So all these things are on cards. Somewhere I'm planning them. Somewhere I'm working on them. So of course, never I want to get settled. I would want to, if my body gives up, if everything gives up, I will just gather 5 people from my street and I'll keep telling them stories, because I want to tell stories. I have so many stories to tell that I want to keep telling them as long as I am here on this earth.
Wonderful, sir. So coming to few rapid fire questions.
Ji.
It is going to help us understand your likings and dislikings in a better manner, sir.
Yeah.
So formals or casuals?
Semi formal.
Okay. Beach or mall?
Actually, none of them. I love mountains. Mountains
Okay.
more. Yeah.
Family or work?
Work.
Okay. Ravan Ki Ramayan or The Legend of Ram?
It's a difficult one. Probably a new play which will be mix of both.
Arun Govil ji or Nitish Bharadwaj ji?
No, I want both of them in one play together. Ram and Krishna interacting and arguing.
Delhi or Mumbai?
Mumbai, any day Mumbai.
Okay. Sir, favorite food?
Chole Bhature.
Spicy or sweet?
Spicy.
Your idol?
My idol, Mahadev, Lord Shiva.
Okay. Your weakness?
I get attached to people a lot, and people are bound to leave. Then you feel sad.
And in 3 or 4 words, your success mantra?
Follow your passion and be ready to face the crisis.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So it was quite interactive, and sir, we are much blessed to have your precious time and look into a peek, I'll say a peekaboo into your personal life, your successful life, and we whole team, sir, pray for your good health, and we see you as idol for us. जैसे आपके लिए महादेव है सर, हमारे लिए आप महादेव हो.
अरे नहीं बाबा, बिल्कुल नहीं. He is
And
the only one.
and typically we all are now sincerely blessed कि सर हम आपसे आज कुछ सीख के जा रहे हैं. सर आपने अगर कुछ शब्दों में सर एक दो शब्दों में कुछ कंक्लूड करना है तो सर करिए.
No, I would only want to say that it's a great effort that you guys are doing, because I'm so happy to see that now our young professionals are coming out with the idea of sharing knowledge, and not only knowledge, sharing emotions, sharing stories, because so far our profession has been only about figures, only about numbers, only about signatures and signing difficult balance sheets. It was always such, it will always be such, but today is the age of knowledge sharing, because I always tell in my seminars that पोजेशन ऑफ नॉलेज इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. आजकल क्या है, मोबाइल फोन में सब कुछ आ जाएगा, गीता, कुरान, भागवत, सब कुछ आ जाएगा. हाउ टू शेयर दैट नॉलेज विद अदर्स, हाउ टू मेक श्योर दैट वी लर्न फ्रॉम ईच अदर, that is going to be the key in times to come. So in that regard, the effort that you guys are making is something very important, and I wish you all very best that you achieve whatever targets you have in personal lives, and as a group the target that you have decided for yourself and the group, you achieve that more sooner than later. So I wish you all the best, and all those who are listening to me, I just want to tell them that there is no bigger power than the power of dreams. So please keep dreaming, but do not waste your life only in dreaming, because you need to realize those dreams as well. So thank you so much for having me over. Wish you all the best, Navya, Shiva, Astha, and you all were
Sir,
wonderful.
one question from my side.
Ji, Astha ji.
If any, aspirant theater, I mean, somebody wants to do theater, so how they can connect with your society or something?
So they can probably message me on any of the social media platform, and I'll put them in touch with my team. They will take it forward from there.
And one more thing, Atul sir, it is said that facts tell and stories sell. So
Yeah.
and one more thing, would like to ask, last question, a very short question, that in CA we go through the grinding of hardcore studies,
Yeah.
but very few time on the skills development.
Yeah.
So what you recommend on the skill development, like after even becoming CA?
Yeah.
Should not be supposed to spend more time on skill development, on podcasting, public speaking,
Yes.
book reading?
One must, because see, one way of doing it is that you put all the blame on institute, कि इंस्टीट्यूट कोई कोर्स नहीं करता है, खाली एमसीए से 15 दिन का उसमें क्या होता है. बट आई ऑलवेज टेल पीपल, ट्राई टू कंट्रोल थिंग्स विच आर इन योर कंट्रोल, एंड डू नॉट रन आफ्टर थिंग्स विच आर नॉट इन योर कंट्रोल. In the case of institute, you can suggest, you can recommend, you can request, you can't do more than that. But what is in your control? Your career, your future, your skill development. So I always believe, and I practice that in my life personally. I've told it to my students that the moment you are out of that study mode, when you have become a CA, then the pressure on your mind is less. You don't have to read books, eight subjects. So now is the time when you can devote to yourself to become a better version of yourself, and these skills are very much learnable. You want result next day, which will never happen. It takes time, persistent, perseverance, all these things are required. But yes, become a better version of yourself, not for only commercial gain, for yourself, कि लास्ट ईयर से मैं जो था उससे आज मैं बेटर पर्सन हूँ कल. वरना लाइफ में जर्नी क्या है, सेम जॉब करोगे, सेम ऑफिस जाओगे, कल इतना कमा रहे थे आज इतना कमाओगे, परसों इतना कमाओगे. तो आफ्टर अ पॉइंट स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग सेम रहता है. यू वॉन्ट चेंज हाउस विद एवरी सैलरी इंक्रीज ना, वो सेम रहेगा, खाली बैंक बैलेंस फैट होता रहेगा. तो बेटर है कि आप खुद एक बेटर वर्जन ऑफ योरसेल्फ बनते जाएं. दैट इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट.
चलिए सर, वंडरफुल. वी हैड योर प्रेशियस टाइम, वी हैड योर प्रेशियस स्टोरी, which is I believe somewhere untold. और सर कोशिश ये करेंगे कि बहुत सारे एस्पिरेंट्स तक और बहुत सारे जो फ्रेशर, न्यूली क्वालिफाइड, और माइट बी who are in the part of this beautiful journey, they can idolize you and they get motivated by your talks.
No, I wish you all the best, and I commit my support to your organization. Whatever endeavors you do in future, in whatever capacity I can help, you won't have to think twice.
Yes sir. So it's indeed कि सर आपने हमारे ऊपर आशीर्वाद का हाथ रखा है. We thank you.
आशीर्वाद तो उन्हीं का है, मैं बस support, I can support in whatever I can.
Yes sir. So we conclude by saying one line for Atul sir, कि he is one sun out of all stars to us. He keeps on shining because that is most important for us to live. Your shining is very important for us sir, because you are raising and you are giving us light to the profession and to all of us who are dreaming something out of the box, and you are the one such perfect example to all of us. May God bless you, sir, always.
Thank you.
sir.
Thank